James, once again, I am excited to be at the Louisiana Gas Association Pipeline Safety Conference 192, 195. Quite honestly, I've been coming to this for, I don't know, 15 years, I think it's been, and I am excited that we're back at it and in full swing. We probably have 600 plus people here. So is this your first time here?
It is. I've always heard about it.
Yep.
You always talked about it a lot. And it's so cool to be live. I hope people are catching everything behind us, those that watch on video. So I've heard a lot about it. I've always heard it's a bigger conference than some of our state level conferences, maybe that we're used to attending. And, it reaches a lot more than just Louisiana. So that's what kind of intrigued me. And so when we were picking our live shows this year, this was one that we added to the list pretty quick.
Yeah, and to build on that point, a lot of people think when they hear the LGA Pipeline Safety Conference, they think, oh, it's a Louisiana show. But it really is. I think at the height of it, right before COVID in 2019, I think 14 or 15 states, people from 14 or 15 states, including California, were coming to this. Again, it covers both 192, 195. And in our world, that's, the gospel, so to speak. So people have come to it from all over, and it's great to have everybody back. I mean, there
place is already buzzing. There really is. I'm surprised. I don't want to say surprised, but again, you think of a state level show and it being smaller, a little more quaint. There are a lot of people here, and we're not really even into the main day. We just barely started. This is a welcome reception.
And that starts in maybe a few minutes. Yeah,
it hadn't even started.
So. We do have to give a shout out to the Tatman Group. David Tatman and his team have done I've known. Oh my gosh, I've known David for a dozen years, and he and his team, Jamie and the whole team, does a wonderful thing. Yeah. We got all the friends coming by.
A lot of people coming in. So we're here all week. I'm here through Thursday. You're here through Friday.
I'm here till Friday. I'm going to help out with EGW. We're going to do a little joint presentation tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm giving a tracer presentation on Thursday afternoon. But tomorrow night,
we have a little VIP event going on
Bourbon Street.
Yep.
With Royal Sonesta.
Several friends, partners in the industry. I'll let you name them. I can't even name them.
That's right. They include EGW, Kirotest, Footage Tools, a bunch of our friends from the industry. We're going to be at the Royal Sonesta on the balcony in a very nice, classy event. Classy.
Full night. Yeah, if you didn't know it, we're in New Orleans, right?
We are.
Awesome. Again, so many friends. So, hey, we're going to be bringing it back just like we always do, trying to show off what the LGA is doing here. In New Orleans this week. Jimmy, it's good to be live with you.
Brother,
again.
It's good to be back.
We took a couple of weeks off just to get our legs back under us.
Sharpen the saw a little bit.
Yeah, we did. I hope you can tell by my tan. I was able to sneak away to the islands and
St. Thomas.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, man.
Sharpen the saw, and I'm ready to get back out here and do some good stuff.
We're going to have fun this week. This is going to be a very good, informative, and very fun week, too. So,
all right.
Oh, look, here comes Sue Guidry right here.
Awesome. We're going to grab some guests. We'll be back.
See you in a bit. He came by. He said he's not going to be on. I said, you're going to be on. I said, 2 to 3 minutes. Our friend Wade, thank you for sitting down for a few minutes. I've known him for years. He's known Tammy for decades. They go back like
Ames, Iowa. All the way back to Ames, Iowa.
Never speak of it again.
I don't even know what that means.
No, EA.
Yeah.
And we've spent, it feels like, the whole year together.
Because we're at all the shows together. But wait, before you go, Wade, introduce yourself and your company, please.
First of all, my name is Wade Farr. I'm Vice President of Sales for Mainline Control Systems. New tapping and stopping steel, cast iron, PVC, and PE pipe. One system does them all. Different sizes, different pressures, but just brought the new technology involved with GTI, brought it over from Europe, and MCS turns 8 this year.
Okay.
So we're very happy about that.
Good deal.
Cool.
Good deal. Is this, wait, what were we talking about before? I interrupted you.
Well, we were talking about that. We've been seeing each other at every show.
Yeah.
We are happy that we get to see people.
We are.
The virtual thing has gotten over. It's still a major part, but it's nice to see people.
Oh, it's. I mean, just here, it hasn't even really kicked off yet, and you can see all the people behind us. There's got to be, I'd say, 500-600 easily milling around through all the exhibit halls and everything.
And hats off to the LGA people.
Oh,
they
yes.
Make everybody comfortable. You can tell. People shake my hand.
Yep.
Can we mark elbows?
Wait.
No
Can
doubt.
we salute?
A lot of people
And,
masked up.
do
You
you
know,
think we do-
everybody's being safe, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think
Yeah,
we're
it's
good.
just good to be here.
Great event.
Your
It
first
looks like a bunch
LGA?
of people.
First LGA.
Oh, a newbie.
Newbie.
like it.
I've heard
Same,
stories.
me
I've
too.
heard legends.
Wait, you're. Oh yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
just talked about it.
That's-
Where were you in the intro?
I'm sorry. I'm putting 8 and 4 together, and I'm coming up with 2. Okay, I got it. All right.
So down here with a great distributor, Grubner. So it's going to be a great
Yeah.
week.
So I'll just say this. We'll end it with this. I'll be your Yoda. You guys be my Luke, and away we go.
I'm all good. I just hope I get discovered singing. That's all I hope.
You have the green dot.
I'm green. I'm green dotted.
Cool,
I'm
cool.
green.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
good
Ray.
to see you,
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys. I appreciate
We'll be
it.
back.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, we're back once again. Our new friend Tony has joined us. Tony, please introduce yourself and tell the audience a little bit about yourself, your company, and what you specialize in.
Yeah, my name's Tony Gamboni. I'm the Senior Director of Sales and Client Engagement for Picaro, and we do advanced leak detection and analytics and measurement of emissions.
Okay. Have we ever met before? You look familiar.
Yeah, I come to a lot of conferences. I've seen
gonna say,
seen you at
Yeah,
a lot
We
of
run in the
conferences.
same circles.
Yeah, yeah. It's, guys, I'm still in the COVID fog. I mean, we haven't traveled really for 2 years completely, so we're still picking up the pieces. When's the last time you were at LGA?
I was at LJ last year.
Oh, you were?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The one here.
The one in what was it? November.
Oh, the annual meeting.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, the annual meeting. So that's a different event. This one being the Pipeline Safety Conference. So I missed the annual meeting, but it's good to be back here in New Orleans.
My
at this
first one.
He's a newbie.
Yep.
He's
first
a
one.
newbie.
Any tips?
For y'all,
Me?
meet people, have fun, get to explore New Orleans a little bit, and just do some good stuff. Go to Jackson Square. It's beautiful to see there. I'd like.
I've been in New Orleans before.
Oh, okay.
I just went to this conference.
I pop around the sessions. The sessions are fantastic, and the 192, 195 sessions are outstanding. So for at the conference, I would pop around the sessions, definitely.
Nice. Anything you're looking forward to, or
Again, there's a lot of regulations coming out, and so just continuing to hear how they're evolving. How
how it's going to impact?
how it's going to impact the industry, and always finding ways to help all the operators out, right, and help solve some of those problems, especially around like the emissions and everything that's coming out for the abatement for that. So
Absolutely. Well, there are a ton of people here. It's good to be back live. Tony,
Good to see you, brother.
Nice
Good
to
to see
meet
you.
you.
nice to meet you.
Have a good conference.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, we'll be right
back.
back.
We are back with our friend Ray Breyers. Ray, welcome to the podcast. As you know, this is so in-depth, it's going to blow everybody's mind. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, great.
This 30-minute episode.
Man, I think I got here just in time.
No, please introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit about your company and what you folks do and some of your specialties.
Yeah. So I'm with the Pipe Yard Inc. We buy and sell pipe. We pull pipelines out of the ground. We basically take old out-of-service pipelines, recondition them, and then resell them in secondary markets. Structural, marine applications.
Is that mostly what they're used for?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing for pressure applications. It's all for secondary structural, infrastructure, marine, piling, docks,
That's
pipe
interesting.
piling,
That's
dredging,
really cool.
boring.
That's interesting. That just doesn't go to scrap or get whatever. There's actually usages for it.
Absolutely. If you're selling for scrap, you're selling for nothing.
Okay.
So we pay more than scrap because then we reuse it. We recycle it and reuse it for the markets.
For good applications, and
Yeah.
again, it's just the legacy of our industry keeps going and going and going. How long have you been coming to LGA?
Oh gosh, we were here. We started coming here about 4 or 5 years ago,
Okay.
and then when COVID hit, we kind of dropped off, and
Yep.
now we're picking it back up. Now this is a big show this year.
What do you think?
Wow, what 600?
Really?
600 people.
I haven't heard yet.
Okay, I
Well,
was just guessing.
Not even the exhibitors, just the oil and
Attendees?
gas guys, the attendees. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So with
Wow.
exhibitors, that's going to push it over 700.
Sign
That is
me
back.
up.
That's back to
Yeah.
the heyday of pre-COVID.
That's
right
great.
there.
It's great. You got 2 halls here with full exhibitors, and
Yep.
yeah, people are walking
buzzing back
around.
here.
A lot of
It's awesome.
people.
Not
So,
complaining.
It's great to see it.
I did
So-
want to say that I love y'all's logo and brand. I don't know who's in charge of that, but I like y'all's swag. I saw some hats last time. I'm a hat guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get
James
every hat,
loves hats.
but I'm
Yeah.
really picky about hats.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I saw them and they were cool. But
Yeah.
love the logo, love
Well,
the
thank
look.
you,
It's very
Jessica
cool.
Barant. In our office, she does all the marketing
Well,
stuff. She does.
What's her name again?
Kudos.
Jessica Barant.
Okay.
She does a
Shout
great
out.
job. Yeah,
out,
great
shout
job. Great job.
Kudos.
Wow. Hey,
Hey, thank you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Thanks
We
hope you have a
appreciate
good
it.
Yeah.
conference. We'll see you around.
Absolutely. We're enjoying it.
All
All
right.
right.
We'll be back. Easy. We are back. I can't tell you how many conferences we've seen Wayne in the last 3 months, back and forth, back and
What?
forth. You guys golfed together in Texas.
We barely survived golf. in
Oh, that
Texas.
was in
106 degrees.
yeah, that was a tough day.
That was a long day.
That was one for the history books. We'll never speak of that again. It gives
Never
me the
again.
shivers just think about it. Wayne, please introduce yourself to the group and tell them what you do.
All right. Name is Wayne Dennis. I'm with the Mueller Company. I'm out of the Dallas area, but represent the company out of Decatur, Illinois. And I am the regional account manager for the Southwest region of the U.S.
That was a mouthful. That
So
was
what do you really do?
Yeah,
I try to play as much golf as possible.
that's honest
Nailed
right
it.
there.
Actually, I wish I did. I'll be retiring the end of this year. But actually, what I do is I manage the sales for the region. I help in the training for all our products throughout the region. And then it's the rest is just relationship selling. That's what I do.
Very nice. Oh, sounds familiar.
It does sound fun. It's our industry in
It
a
really
nutshell.
is. Yeah.
Right there. That's what our
Wayne-
industry is about.
Have you been involved with the LGA for a while?
I originally was with the LGA back in 1995 with another company, the Elster Group Perfection Corporation American Meter, and got out of that industry, which was gas distribution back then, in '05, and then came back about 5 years ago. So in the interim, I was in the oil patch, oil and gas production. Right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All
this
energy related, guys.
place is buzzing. We're excited to be back. I mean, we'll probably see this guy in a week or something. I don't know, but it's nice to be back live.
It is.
Even if we just see each other on a monthly basis.
It's
You know,
true. Yeah,
I was
it always
laughing
is fun.
earlier. We had somebody on, and I've seen that person 3 times this year, and I don't think I saw 3 people the last 2 years.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. No, people are starting to get back to
Pretty
it.
wild.
It's nice. It's a almost a comforting feeling because this is our family.
That's right,
The
it
industry
really
is
is.
part of our. It is our family. So
no doubt.
listen, Wayne. Thank you, brother.
Good to see
As
you guys.
always.
Always.
And I don't believe he's going to retire at the end of the year. I have a bet
I
on
think
that.
you meant from golf.
I think the end of the
Maybe I
year.
should retire from golf. Is that what you're saying?
No way. All right, we'll be back.
Thanks,
Thank you.
sir. Let's get back on track, shall we, James?
For sure.
We barely got out of the seat when our friend Cole came walking by and goes,
He said, "I know you guys."
That's
and
right.
we said, we know you. And I'm like, where do we see? We saw each
First
other
of
in
all,
Phoenix.
before we get into your background, how do you know us?
I saw y'all on the social media doing this, and
On
we
the
met
internet.
at the Global Excavation Safety Conference in Phoenix.
Yep.
So, hey, we're all allies and advocates for damage
For
prevention,
sure, trying to
right?
get the word out.
And our buddy
Yeah.
MG was out there at the time.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. MG and I have become good friends,
Friend of
and
the
him in
show.
Oklahoma, me in Louisiana. But awesome dude.
So
Awesome.
continue a little bit about that. Give us your name and tell them what you do with Louisiana 811 and your role and everything that
Yes, sir.
encompasses that.
My pleasure. So my name is Cole Vanderlich with Louisiana 811. I'm the damage prevention manager, and I travel throughout the state giving presentations on Louisiana's dig laws, safe excavation practices, how to use the 811 system, everything like that, huh? Public awareness.
No, keep going.
I feel like you might know Roger Cox.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh yeah, don't get us started.
All
huh?
right, we
Oh yeah,
I'm
Roger is
sure
the
he'll
man.
show up if you say his name 3 times.
Hey, they do an awesome
really
magazine, huh? And
Oh, they
the
do.
conference. So yeah,
Yeah.
Roger takes care of
do.
us, and they do a
We
great
love that.
job.
Yep, all our friends over there. Roger's a great dude. So we're here at LGA. You've been here before?
Yes,
You're
sir. Been here a
obviously,
few times.
yes.
I've
Feel like you.
I've only been with Louisiana 811 for 2 years, but in the industry for a few years longer than that. But
Very
some
cool.
good people in the utility and
Great
pipeline
people.
and construction industry.
I
So
agree.
it's been fun. I've got a lot to learn. I'm trying to learn as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know, from people. with
So I've been
experience.
in the industry for 6 years. So, Jimmy, how many years for you?
21 years.
All right, so old timer, right? Feels like there's
what I'm
probably
talking
somebody
about.
laugh at that as I said old
Yeah,
timer.
I'm the young
Somebody
guy.
40 years in back
Yeah,
there, but
definitely.
So 6 years in, I know exactly what you're talking about, and it probably feels like a little bit of imposter syndrome, and it feels like you don't know sometimes anything or you just know a little bitty part of it. But I'll tell you what, just being around people, listening,
Asking
eventually
questions.
you start tying
Ask
things
questions.
together. It makes more and more sense every single day.
You're right.
Hang in there. Man, I remember 2 years in going, 3 years in going, I don't know.
What am I supposed-
I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
what is this industry about? It's a very unique
I
industry.
knew it was great.
but I love it.
Everyone
Now it
loves to
makes-
help each other in this
Absolutely.
industry, huh?
That is the
And
truth,
Wants
isn't
to
it?
teach each other, and a lot of excellent, nice people. That's for sure. Wants to help.
Cole, we always say, you being in damage prevention, this will hit home with you, but our vision is to make the world a safer place to work. And
It
we
is.
believe damage prevention is key to that, right? In order
We
to
do.
do that, we'd
We
rather
do.
prevent it all, right?
Absolutely.
So, thank you for everything you do.
Oh, thank
Appreciate
y'all
you
for what
jumping
y'all
on
do.
board with
Yeah,
us.
My
thanks,
pleasure.
brother.
My
We
pleasure.
appreciate you.
Thank y'all for what y'all do, and it was an honor to get
Absolutely.
talking
Look
with
for
you guys.
Cole
Honor.
out in the road, keeping us safe by teaching us and educating us.
That's right.
Good work,
Know
brother.
what's below. Call or click 811 before you dig.
We heard it. Whoa, man. And then he bailed out. He didn't even
he's
wait.
gone.
He's out.
That's a brilliant idea. We are back with our friend Randall Rogers. We were just talking about Randall and I have traveled together, not together, but we've traveled the same circuit for, let's just say, 15 years.
Yeah,
give or
that'd be
take.
fair. That's good.
Pretty fair.
Absolutely.
And the one thing that we talk about at conferences is the badge. And when you have a lanyard, sure as anything, it gets flipped around. And we were someplace where they put the name on both sides. So when your thing got flipped
Innovation.
around, you had it. And where were we?
I want to say it was Mango at maybe Lake of the Ozarks, but
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I think it might have been the one beforehand. It was one of those two where we were together, and it became a moment.
Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and like that's brilliant. And so now I tell every organization, and I asked the people who did it. I said, "How do you do that?" And they said, "We hit a button that says print both sides."
is it easy as this? Wait, bzz.
That's that easy. They print both sides. There's a laser printer here.
They probably did it by accident the first time.
Yeah.
Printed on the back of their, on their deal. And they were
probably
like,
did.
"Oh,
Yeah.
man."
They
And
probably
somebody
did.
went, wow, that actually worked.
It was, and it was fun. This is sort of a bitter moment for me.
Why?
Well, Danny Nichols
Oh, geez.
is a
Yeah,
dear,
yeah,
close
yeah,
friend
yeah.
of mine,
Yeah.
and we played. Danny and I have been doing this show almost from the beginning.
Yep.
And not a lot of people don't know is that one, I'm a beer drinker. Two is that Danny and I always went every year to Denny's here in New Orleans and drank beer and ate oysters
Oh, really?
and played golf. We've talked every week, and for him to pass away,
Yeah. So shocking,
Rough.
so sudden.
We just
59
saw him
years
in
old.
Texas.
Joe, Danny and I were neighbors when I used to live in Katy, Texas.
Oh,
I mean,
is that right?
yeah. So,
Cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
not since I moved away, I haven't seen him. I saw him at TGA.
Yep.
And that
we
was a
just
month
saw him
ago.
at TGA.
Yeah, we remember
in New Braunfels.
Yeah.
We were on the same team, and we at New Braunfels, and it was 106 degrees. And Danny and I said to each other, "What are we thinking?" I said, "Well, it might be cooler in New Orleans as a joke." Well, guess what?
Yeah.
It's cooler here than it is
It really was.
Yeah.
New Braunfels. So,
Man.
to be able to speak a little bit about him on your podcast, and
Peace.
the dude is
Yeah.
yeah,
He's a rock star.
59 years old. We all know that's way
Too young. And Danny, yeah.
He was great for Louisiana Gas. He was great for the industry.
energy transfer.
TG.
Oh yeah,
So
great.
many folks.
And, number one, never forget that the family. He was all solid with the kids.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. But to sit here now with you guys, and because we all know Danny and what he brings to the organization, and we'll honor him some way.
You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep
Might be
honoring
at
Donnie.
Denny's. Yeah.
How's he? He's supposed to be here, and I'm supposed to be leaving this podcast and going to Denny's.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm not, but it's not. I don't think I could do it. No way, because the stories he told. And,
Yeah.
But all good here,
rough.
and everybody sort of grabbed your show. But
That's good, man.
we think about this, man. 600 some people here.
Yeah, which is
Awesome.
wonderful.
Is that not cool?
Hey, Danny's right here
It's good to
smiling
look
at
at.
us
No
right now,
doubt.
right?
He would be sitting right here going,
Absolutely.
we were hoping maybe, I don't think
some people maybe more,
Oh,
but
that
600.
was.
I think we ended up
it's-
with 650.
Man, we've been to a lot of shows this year.
It's good.
Very respectable number.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm
Yeah,
very
that-
pleased with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you all were at Mango. That was a good show.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is all good, and 2 rooms for the exhibitors.
Absolutely.
suppliers.
That's a nice sign. That's a good sign.
You know, and that you want to be a positive influence. You want to be a good dude for the industry. You want to
Do it.
represent the industry. You don't, and promoting it, and that's where you're supposed to be. And you know, Caro Test, we have, we have a plant here, and so we have a little bit more motive. We employ 150 people here in
Yeah.
the state of Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome.
And we got to sort of do these things. So not sort of, we have
to do them.
We have to do it.
This is what we do.
And man, to see everybody here tomorrow's going to be a big day.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow and Wednesday are going to
Cool
be
event tomorrow night too.
Yeah, cool event.
Cool
We're
event
involved.
tomorrow.
We're
Yeah, we're
involved.
co-sponsors and all
Yeah.
that. It'd be cool there at the. I guess I don't knowing the
Sorry,
legalities. I don't want to say where the hotel's at because you might have to pay for using their name. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I
No
don't know
free
either.
sponsors.
Yeah. But,
Well, we'll just say we're going to be on Bourbon Street tomorrow
we're
night.
going to be on Bourbon Street tomorrow night, and it'll be a lot of fun. And you guys are great.
You're great, brother.
It's you guys are just awesome. You promote the industry. That's what we want. A positive influence.
Amen.
That's what we try to do. I mean, that's
You know.
the brainchild right here.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy on the back of a napkin told me he had an idea, and I'm like, all right, let's go with it. So,
Well, you know
right there.
how many things are done on a napkin?
Yeah, well,
I mean, there's
for
some
sure.
great things that.
and then it
there
goes beyond that to the people over there and over there and over there and all the people behind the scenes that make this work.
You guys, in the industry and what you guys do here is awesome. It's a lot of fun. You make it enjoyable to come. Sometimes the grind shows, the trade shows,
Yeah.
the grind.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
sort of,
Oh, I know.
This is a fun one.
and you see, this is my favorite. Obviously, I have more emotional ties to it than other ones, but this one in Louisiana and in the what it does, and man, I tell you, you just and to see all the smiling faces.
Yep.
And
It is.
I'll get out of here real quickly, but someone asked me the other day, what's the best of all the shows since COVID?
Yeah.
Smiles.
Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
It's not selling stuff. It's smiles.
Yep.
Well,
Look around. I mean,
People are happy.
this industry buys through reputation, through ethics, through friends, through friendships, and it really does. Randall, thank you for joining us.
enjoy it, gentlemen.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me.
Hey, thanks for sharing your heart
Yeah.
your heart with us today
Yeah.
too,
Oh, yeah.
regarding
That's cool.
Danny.
And again, special memories of Danny Nichols,
Yeah,
everybody.
maybe someone else has it.
Yeah.
But
We'll be back.
It's been, I tell you, we're back. Freddie comes walking by. We see Freddie.
Freddie,
We
man.
embrace, hug. I mean, we've known each other for years, and we haven't seen each other a lot over COVID, and just
Yeah,
seeing you back.
yeah.
Freddie Sloan, please tell them who you're with and
with
what you
Axe-
do.
I'm with Axe now, and what we do, we publish One Call magazine in 9 states, and we do damage prevention awareness summits in 8 states. And so we get to travel a lot, but we've seen everything on the back burner for the
Yeah.
last couple of years.
Yep.
And it's good to see folks out interacting again. We're really social beings. We might not realize we are.
Oh, Freddie is, and Roger Cox
Roger
is.
Roger
and,
Cox is, yep. And so, we need to interact. We need to interact. And we need to keep seeing the value of things like this, getting together and solving problems.
Yeah,
no doubt.
You got to work towards a solution. And getting together like this and folks meeting and training and discussions, that's how you come to a conclusion,
Oh, well, exactly. And the cross collaboration, you want to call it cross pollination of ideas, because when people are here, the walls come down and they start talking about issues and ways to be better and ways to make things work a little bit easier and safer, and what's some good safety best practices, etc. That's some of the benefits that we see here, and those sessions that they're unbelievable for
They
that.
make a difference. Well, Roger and I go back 41 years, and when I came on board,
So you started when you were 5.
I was 5. Yeah, I was
All right.
5, and he was 12.
The best old man joke
so,
there is.
so when we started, he was talking one day, and the only thing I'd ever had to do with anything like this, I had a little old dozer business for a while, so I knew I needed to call before I did. And so one day we were talking, and he used the word stakeholder, and I kept hearing him say it. And so I was talking later, and I said stockholder. He said, no, not a stockholder, stakeholder. he said, tell you what I want you to do. I want you to think about that a while, and then you tell me what you think that means. And so I thought about it, and I hate to fly. And so we had to fly to New Mexico, and I was terrified because I don't know the pilot, and I'm not in control.
Yep.
And so I was nervous. I was nervous going over. I was nervous going back. Every time I get on the plane, I'm the same way. But you know what? Every night when I go to bed, I don't think about a gas line. I don't think about a pipeline.
Wow.
I don't think about things like that because somebody is making sure that all that's taken care of.
And safe.
And it's safe. And so I'm a stakeholder, and they've got my best interest in mind.
This
And
guy.
so, you know,
This guy's told this story before.
Oh, Freddie is
Freddie.
second to no one in telling stories.
a lot of
Listen,
practice.
all right. So I met Freddie in Biloxi about 3 years
Yeah,
ago, right
right.
before COVID, at an accident there.
Okay.
Yep,
And he told me that story, I'm pretty sure.
probably did.
I've heard it somewhere, and I think it was that day, but
Probably
I met
was.
him there, and he was one of the nicest guys I met
He's
there.
a super nice guy.
He doesn't know me very well.
And I will say this, that we've now said Roger's name twice fully, and if he's like Beetlejuice, he's about to show up.
Well, the thing with that, it just goes against the network of our industry, how everything's interconnected.
It is,
One thing
yeah,
goes to another,
yeah,
goes to another,
yeah.
goes to another, and it triangles around and back. And
And everybody's dependent on each other, from the guy that's digging a little bitty hole in his yard, to the guy that's sitting on a trencher trenching, to the guy that's boring, to the guy that's burying a 30-inch gasoline line. All of these things, and the engineers, it's all together. It's all one package, and none is less important
no,
than the other.
No,
Each
they're-
one's got to do their job, and they got to have the same mindset. We're going to do this right and make sure it's safe so that people are safe. That's the whole deal, you know.
And that's
what
the
it's
end
all
of our
about.
commercial today with Freddie.
That worked. Y'all get a check win?
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
brother.
Freddie.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining
Appreciate it
us.
so much.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
we'll be back.
Operate.
We're winding down the night. I mean,
We were about to close the whole show down.
because things, people are running, they're ready to go to Bourbon Street and everything, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of our eye, James goes, his beard is really on point.
On point.
On point is what you said, or a variation of that. And I looked over, I'm like, that's Brandon from Grubner. And it comes over, I said, we haven't seen each other in, I don't know how long it's been, a year maybe? Or
A little bit, yeah.
it has
Been a
been.
minute.
Brandon, introduce yourself, please, and tell them what you do with Grubner, please.
Hi, I'm Brandon Michelle with Grubner. I cover our East Texas, Louisiana, and Southern Mississippi territory.
So I'm out of Decatur, Texas. Would I be in your territory? Is that considered East Texas? What's your line? Give me your
just
line.
outside of the Metroplex.
Where do you draw the line?
About the furthest west I go is Tyler. So you fall a little bit outside of that.
Well, we were close. You're second
on second
runner-up.
thought. No, I'm just kidding. Well, have you been to the LGA before?
I have, yes. Yeah.
Well, this is my first time.
Yeah, he's a newbie
First
with us, and I'm
timer.
bringing him along. As I say, he's my Luke, I'm his Yoda. So we're taking him right along. So, but we've known each other off and on for years now, and it's great to see you. Your wife is here too. She's actually filming us being filmed.
That's right.
I don't know
It's
where we're going to
fantastic.
get more famous, but
I think over that one. I mean, because I think she's probably going to put it on one of those.
probably has
social-
more followers than we do.
Yeah, we have 4.
Well,
Well, wait, 5.
5.
No.
after this one. Yep.
So, are you excited to be back here
I
at
am.
LGA?
I am, of course, yeah.
Very good show
First
so
time
far.
back
It's big.
since pandemic, so
Yeah, it's
A
good
lot
to
of
be
folks
back.
here today.
We're gonna have to get Ryan on too. I saw Ryan Ellis.
oh,
walking around.
he's creeping around here somewhere.
Oh, he wants to be
Very
on.
accurate description.
Good seeing you, brother.
Brandon,
sir.
nice to meet you, brother.
Absolutely. Keep up the
Appreciate
good work
you
with the
coming
beard. Mine, I've been growing mine for 10 years. Am I there yet or not?
Oh, you're getting there.
Okay.
You're getting there.
All right.
All right,
See
we'll be
ya.
back.
We're this is again. We are being recorded while we're
Tell
being
you what,
recorded.
Paparazzi these days.
Kobe
yeah,
was
yeah.
over there, and we were yelling for him, and he's like, I have to talk to at least 400 more people before I can come over. This gentleman talks to
Good.
everybody.
Good.
That's right. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Would you introduce yourself, please, and tell them what you do?
Okay, my name is Kobe Kamadel with Grid Source. We do underground construction for Atmos Energy, Centerpoint, anything to do with underground construction and utilities. On the natural gas side, that's what we do.
And you do it well, and you've been in the industry for a long time.
Also a client.
Oh, yes, he is.
Also a client. That's
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Well,
I
wait.
played golf with Kobe
Yeah.
in Galveston.
Yeah, that's
we were
right.
at Moody Gardens.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
right.
first time I met Kobe.
Golly,
That was
you got a
right
good
before
memory.
the pandemic.
That's
before the
right. That's
pandemic.
right. And
He
then
played
everybody.
golf. I'd play golf around him.
Is
No, we.
is
I
that
think we
right?
took 2 of my putts.
Is that when
they went
Nick
to the-
Temple was there too, or was it Nick Temple?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
was
guys-
on our team too.
Yeah.
Two of the
Nick-
best putts, by the way. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
remember him.
Oh yeah.
Are you still on the board of directors here?
Well, I'm on the committee for education and training,
Okay.
and the scholarship committee.
Okay, good. So you're very well involved
Actively
with the
involved.
active. Yes.
Absolutely.
This is my first time to this event.
Wow.
So give me a pointer. Tell me something to do.
Not about the town, but in the
Yeah,
event.
yeah. I've been
No.
to New Orleans before. Yeah.
I mean, well, the one thing I enjoy about it is this typically brings a lot of people in the industry to this event. People from all over like to come here because they like New Orleans. But to me, it's just about mingling, having a good time, talking to people, and just brainstorming about new ideas.
Yeah.
You
How to
know.
be better.
How to be better. Because I think even like our competition, we all get along, we're all friends,
Amen.
and we want to be better at what we do. You want to hire the best people. If you know any CDL drivers, we're looking for them as well. But anyway,
Now hiring.
CDL drivers, right?
now,
now.
Now look at
but no, people that care about the industry, that's what we look
Yeah.
for.
That's what that's what.
And that's what I love about this industry.
Yeah.
On the natural gas side, for what we do, typically people really, really care. They do, and you
Yeah.
can tell with the relationships.
Yeah, and they want to give ideas to make people better and safer.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's,
You're like the 10th person to say that
But
tonight.
it's
Yeah.
the truth, and
And
I think it's got to. The more we can shout it from the
Yeah.
mountaintops, it's important to realize how much people care about everything.
Yeah.
People,
safety, and I'll tell you what, to see everybody really get along, and that's what it's about. When it's competition, when it's people, it's like, hey, how you doing? Nobody's a stranger here, and I think that's important.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the LGA.
Amen.
Absolutely.
brother,
All
for
right, man.
joining
Thank
us.
Good
y'all.
to see you, Kobe.
Absolutely.
All right,
Take
we'll be
care.
back.
We'll be back.
All righty.
James, I think we're gonna.
We got to shut this place down.
James, it's the end of day one, and we are going to put a fork in it. Not for the whole evening, but for this. We need to move on. We need to do
do.
some networking. People are migrating out. They're
Yep.
going down.
People are about to make some bad decisions. I feel like,
But we
This
are
is
gonna
the
make good
town for it.
decisions.
We are. We do. We always do.
We do.
It's a great town. Love New Orleans, but yeah, tonight's shutting down. We had a lot of people pour through tonight. I'm very, very happy to see, and I think the sentiment from most people was, number one, it's great to be back.
Yeah.
We hear it everywhere, but also just how awesome this organization is, this association, and this event
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah. I mean, it's the full gamut. And again, when you intertwine safety and best practices and regulations and rules and 192 and 195, and you bring in a very, very robust week where you can get so much out of it, it feels like you've really spent 4 weeks here in 4 days, really, is what it is.
Well, I'm
it's-
excited for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
We're going to bring the show back, I think, tomorrow at the reception as well.
I think so.
And then we'll see how the week goes. It's a long event, so we really haven't had this type of opportunity yet with the live show. So we're going to play it by ear. Let's just say that.
So, we'll try to
We'll
stretch
be back somewhere. at
you'll
some
see.
point.
Oh, then we might. We have some good things planned, I think. So, listen, until tomorrow, James, let's not do too. That's whatever we do in Bourbon Street or whatever. We're going to remain calm tonight, okay?
Remain calm. All right.
So-
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Y'all stay safe. Take care.